All right, NFL football fans all over the world, welcome to the Real Sports Podcast, the ultimate destination for your in-depth discussions and expert predictions on your favorite NFL games. This podcast is your go-to source for all things NFL. And if you're looking for some game predictions, for some experts' insights, or just a place to connect with other like-minded fans, the Real Sports Podcast has got you covered. So sit on back and prepare to be entertained. The podcast panel right here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Sports Podcast. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here with us on this Saturday afternoon. And welcome again to the Real Sports Podcast. We are all about keeping it real and speaking about reality of football and offering real insights. So about the NFL, man. We are your definite source for the expert analysis and the latest gridiron news. Now without further ado here, please allow me to introduce you guys to the Real Sports Podcast panel. I got two of the OGs right here. My man, ladies and gentlemen, representing America's team. They are the five-time. You can do the deuce. You can do the deuce.
Yeah, but man,
the five-time Super Bowl champion. I'm talking about he wear his star with pride. They are the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm telling you, don't make them mad. Do not cross the street. It is welcome back, Wall Street.
Appreciate it. Hey, people, I missed your podcast, man. Glad to be back. Cowboys, we're back in the group of things. Need Minnesota's to help us.
Let's go, baby. It's always good to have Street back in the building. Streets is back, man. My man. That's my man right there. And sitting in his limousine right now. Sitting in his limousine right now. Chilling. Sipping on some champagne. Wearing the purple and gold with all the pride. The Golden Horns. Defend the North. They're the defending NFC North Division champion. They are the mighty Minnesota Vikings. This man is the Real Sports NFL trivia champ. He's the OG, the legendary Q-Dog.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, peoples. I'm out of town right about now, but I still have my credentials. I still represent. I can't sound the horn for you today.
That's cool.
We got to say go Vikings, baby. We got to have that one Monday night.
That's all. Let's go, baby. Hey, it's you against the world, Q.
Got that right.
You against the world, bro. You against the world. Yeah, man. Thank everybody for being here and watching us live right here on YouTube. We'll get this party started and go to the live chat here. Rockstar Rock, what up with you, Rock?
What's up, Rock?
What up, Playboy?
Well, matter of fact, Rock is up in here. So, matter of fact, guess what? Rock want to start it. Why not get here, man? Let's go. We got Thursday night game review. Thursday night game review right here on the Real Sports Podcast. All right, man. We got the review for Thursday night game. Thursday's night game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New Orleans Saints. And the Jaguars come up with a win, 31-24. Let's start with the OG. OG, man, what did you get out of this game? What did you get out of it?
Well, I watched that game Thursday, and I watched the first half of it, and I've always been impressed with the Jaguars' young defense. And the thing, I was also impressed with Trevor Lawrence. The way he throws the ball, I mean, he really put that ball on the line. That ball gets there. When the receiver when he comes out his break, that ball is right there. I was really impressed by that. But the thing about it is that they got a good defense, but they always let you come back. They grab you by the throat, but their hands slip off sometimes during the game, and and let teams come back. So they got to get a little better at that. If they can get a choke you out type of that defense, get a choke you out type of mentality, then man, they can probably go somewhere else. But they team to let teams back into games. That's gonna come back and haunt them somewhere down the line.
Mm-hmm. I like that. They choke you, but they tend to let their hands slip.
Yeah, they let their hands slip away.
I like that. All right, Streets, what you got out of this game, brother?
Well, man, I'll tell you what. First of all, I'm going to start with the Saints.
Yes, sir.
I've been telling y'all from the beginning, man. Derek Carr, he ain't that guy, host. He is not that guy. I don't believe Derek Carr, man. I don't think they're going to win that division. Probably Tampa Bay might squeeze out that division. I was hoping my Panthers could do something, but they're not going to make any noise. But I was just not impressed with the Saints. The Saints just Derek Carr just not didn't want to get out there and show his players up, ranting and raving. I just wasn't impressed with him.
He was on a rant.
But the Jaguars, I gotta say, with them, I'm very impressed. Trevor Lawrence reminded me that he got some wheels on him. The boy can scoot a little bit.
That's what I said.
Very, very impressive opening drive. That's one thing that I realized about that. That opening drive was sweet by the Jaguars, man. Just creative play calling. They look good, man. They look good. I think their running back is back fully from that ACL injury, man. I think he's all the way back. He's been putting up big numbers the last couple games. ATN looks really good. So very, very impressed with them. The special teams fake was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Christian Kirk, man. The Saints poor tackling. They let the dude catch a little slant route and take it down near 50 yards on him. So really, really unimpressed with the Saints. And no more man. What's my man name to be on the podcast with us?
GC.
GC. Terrible. The Saints are terrible, man. I think they're gonna end up tanking this season probably.
Whoa.
But just not impressed. More impressed with the Jaguars. And like OG said, but they do let teams back in the game on them, so they need to clean that up. Mm-hmm. But I think they're gonna be a problem. They're gonna be a problem probably late in the season.
I couldn't agree more with Street. I couldn't agree with and OG. I couldn't agree more. It's just something ain't right with the Saints, and it could be at quarterback.
Yeah, well, he's thrown about 2 times too. I was threw it 55 times. That's way.
Yeah, I agree. And part of it, Dennis Allen is more of a defensive coordinator than a head coach. Definitely something wrong with New Orleans. They got such a good team, talent. They got talent. Just something ain't right with them. And as far as could be Carr. Could be. Maybe Taysom Hill need to take over.
I don't think I just think he is what he is, man. I don't think he's a very good quarterback, man. I really don't.
It might be. I don't know, man. Something ain't right. But I guess Jacksonville again. Jacksonville is nice, man, and I think they rolling off a little bit of momentum they had last year. They were so close of beating Kansas City. They are defending AFC South division champions. I agree with what Q was saying about Trevor Lawrence, man. He's second in the league in getting the ball out the fastest. I think Lamar Jackson is the first. He gets the ball out fast. Set height 1, 2, 3, bam.
Yeah.
He get it out.
Yeah, the ball be on the straight. It be on a straight line that to the point that when the receiver comes out their break, man, the ball is there.
It's there.
Before they come out their break. It's just right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
I like that. I like that in the quarterback can throw like that.
Yeah. And he's a big, tall guy, man. Like he's a real big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he zips that ball out there. He got, like Street said, he got wheels. He can run the ball in a tight situation. He can run the ball. But Jacksonville's defense, I put it like this: they're so good at playing. They're so good playing, and they notice it. The announcers, they play that Tampa 2 kind of like it's a real light zone. It's just so they don't give up. That's why they don't give up a lot of big plays. But they just play so light, but it's so effective. But they need to be a little bit more effective because, like you say, they choke you, but then they tend to their hand then to slip off. So they need to tighten up and go a little tighter on the coverage. But man, the Jacksonville Jaguars defense, they let you hang yourself. They really they let you hang yourself, man, because they play so soft. It's a good solid point, OG. Rock there. There she go. What's going on? Oh, okay. He's like that. You ain't on the live chat when your brother in here. Okay. Now he here. Now you all right. I see how this goes.
Yeah.
I see how this goes.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. Trick plays work. True. Sunshine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. But Jacksonville, man, that coverage, man, it was good. It was good. They played light, but they just needed, like Q said, they need to tighten up on it. You know what? And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get out of here. As far as like Street said about the first possession, is so key because when you score on that first possession, it's a momentum killer for the defense, boy. When you score, Dallas is known for that. Dallas is known for hitting you in the mouth first. They always been like that. Always, even in the 90s. They always hit you first. Always. And that's how you do it. Hit them in the mouth first. And that was good. That was good for Jacksonville. Jacksonville. That was good for them. All right, man. That was Thursday night game. Again, the New Orleans Saints, they go down, they take the L. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They improved to 5-2. Second best record in the league. And the New Orleans Saints go 3-4 on the season. 3-4. All right, man. I got the Q dog and I got the Wall dog. I got two dogs up in the building. Let's go with the predictions. Let's roll it. All right, here we got the predictions. We're gonna roll these predictions out real quick. You good? I'm just saying though. I see you now, man. Now you're right on here. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding with you. Shout out to Miss Jones, man. Shout out to Miss Jones. She is definitely up in the live chat building. All right, Miss Jones, you got some picks too now, because we're finna get these predictions. So we want to hear from you too, Miss Jones. First game, starting it off, we got the Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens. This is going to be a good game right here. OG, Detroit or Baltimore?
Boy. I hate to say it that my divisional rival is doing good this year. That'd be something I never thought I would say. But here it is. It's been a long time for them, and they're doing excellent. Detroit is man, I'm telling you, they're looking good. They look good on the road too. Mm-hmm. Baltimore been here and there. You know, they something missing with that team. They kind of let you come back, and you know this and that and this, and I know Detroit will hang in there with them. So I think Detroit is the better team. So I'm gonna take Detroit, even though in my division round, I take Detroit on this one.
Detroit it is for the OG. Streets.
Yeah, isn't this game in Baltimore?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, I like Baltimore in this game, man. You know, I know everybody's riding the Detroit bandwagon right now. They riding that Detroit wave, but I look for Lamar to play big time in the big game. You know what I mean? I like the way he play in big games, so I'm gonna go with Lamar to pull out a close one in this. I like defense. I'm going with Lamar in this one. Lamar to close them boys out. Put them back where they belong, Detroit. Back to the old Detroit. OG, you need them to lose, OG.
You did.
I know I lead to lose, but I mean I got to keep it real. But they looking good, man. Yeah, man, I can't take it away from them.
They have, they knocked off Kansas City early, but I think this might be the best defense they're gonna play since then. So I'm looking for the Ravens at home. I'm looking for the Ravens to close them out. Yeah.
Ravens
Close
it
game.
is.
Close game.
A very close game. I could definitely. It might be overtime. What do you think, Street?
I think Lamar game-winning drive, driving down the field, and the automatic field goal kick. What's his name? Is it Stoke? What's his name?
Tucker. Justin Tucker.
Tucker.
Yeah.
I think Tucker sends him on home with a field goal to win the game.
Okay. He about due for one.
He is.
Yeah, he about due for one.
I want to see OBJ show up in this game, man.
Me too, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, I like OBJ.
This game should be a big game, so I'm looking for OBJ to step up.
Detroit may have to be Baltimore careful tomorrow against the Ravens. Could be. This can be a good game. This can go both ways.
Yeah,
this can go both ways. Next game, man, we have the Las Vegas Raiders. They travel to Soldier Field to take on the Chicago Bears. Who you got, Streets? Us or the Bears?
Man, this game right here, I'm gonna have to. I think Justin is out in this game.
Yeah, yes. Justin Fields is out.
He's out, so
Garoppolo's out.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders in this game. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I need a little life from the Raiders. You know what I mean? Especially defensively. So I think y'all can win this game with your defense. I'm gonna go with the Raiders to close this one out, and they're on the road too, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Get a big road victory. Josh McDaniels, the game control of that locker room, get back on the winning side of things. I'm going with the Raiders in this one.
Yes, sir.
I just don't believe in Detroit. I mean, in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I got you, Big John.
There you go, sis.
Here you go with the Bears. Okay. OG. Also the Bears.
Well, that what was it, Thursday night when they played Denver Broncos with the passing of one of the old-time greats, Dick Buckus. I mean, they looked like a totally different team, man. Like their offense was just clicking like a well-oiled machine. Like we didn't see none of this in the past few games. But after that, they fell right back into the same old Chicago Bears. And that being said, that when we played them last week, when we hurt Justin Fields, and I think he got a dislocated thumb on his hand. They brought in the rookie, the walk-on, or whoever he was, quarterback. He did pretty good, but that's not the same as Justin Fields. I mean, that team is just such a disarray. The Raiders should win this one. Barn, they don't slip up or nothing, but I'm going to take the Raiders in this one.
Oh, yeah. The wet floor sign is always in our locker room. Always. Slip and fall. You're right. OG. Sojo. He said it's on this week, OG. He coming to tap you on the shoulder.
Hey, you're going to have to fight to get it. I'm going to tell you that right now, Sojo. I'm tell you that. Don't come in there thinking you're going to come. It's going to be a grand sweep. Leave them brooms at the house.
Okay.
It ain't going to happen.
Sojo say, come tap you on the shoulder, bro. Oh, man. Next game, man, we got the Cleveland Browns. They go to Lucas Oil Stadium to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Cleveland Browns and Indianapolis Colts. This was a good little rival back in the day. Colts and the Browns. This was really good back in the day. All right. OG, the Browns or the Colts?
Oh, man, the Browns did good last week. pulling out that upset, knocking off the 49ers, sitting on the 5-1. They got a tough defense. Indianapolis, to me, they got a better offense. They'll be playing in Indianapolis. This will be a tough one. Like you say, this is a old school rivalry when they like switching locations. I think Brown's defense, they'll make the game tough, but I think Indianapolis got a little bit more. So give me the Colts.
The Colts it is. But Gardner Minshew leading the way. With the Colts. Streets.
Yeah.
Browns are the Colts.
I'm a Gardner Minshew fan. I think he should be a starting quarterback. A fringe starting quarterback, high level backup. I like Gardner Minshew, but I don't like him in this game. I like a lot. I'm going with the Browns in this one. Deshaun Watson, they saying he's going to be back. He was a full participant in practice this week.
He was. Yes, he
was. I'm going with the Browns in this game. Keep that winning streak going. I think they're going to be a scrappy. They're going to be a tough team late in the season. I'm going with the Browns.
They're also my sleeper team for the year.
Yeah,
the Browns
with the defense.
You think the Browns, they got riding this momentum going into this game beating the 49ers? Or I would say they beat the 49ers. They just kind of lucked up at it, but
after a little bit, they get out the Brock Purdy. He had them.
They did.
Had them throwing turnovers in that game.
They did.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
They get a little dirty out there. It was, that's what I mean about that late in the season when that weather started to change, man.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. It's a big major difference in that.
Yeah.
Major difference. Next game, man, we got an AFC East division game. The Buffalo Bills. They travel to Gillette to take on the New England Patriots. Streets.
Yeah, them poor Patriots, man. I was never a Mac Jones fan. I don't see how he got drafted so high anyway, even coming out of college. I just think he's a backup quarterback in the league. I really do, man. I just don't see him as a starting quarterback in the league. Bills, I think they run him out the goddamn stadium. I think do much as 7.5 point spread in this game.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the Bills. I'm going with Josh Allen and them to keep it rolling. Diggs, they have a big game this game. Bills in a big way. At least a 15-point win, 14, 2-touchdown win.
Miss Jones said Bills.
There you go, little sis.
What about the Browns or the Colts, Miss Jones? You got the Browns or the Colts? Give me one of them.
Yeah.
All right, so Street's going with the Buffalo Bills. Just saying. Go ahead, OG. Go ahead, OG. The Bills or the Pats?
Well, the Bills just getting back across the pond. I think last week playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they lost that one there. That's a pretty tough one. Getting back, so I think New England is just going the other direction, and they're going the other direction fast. I mean, the losing direction. So that being said, that Jacksonville the Buffalo Bills will get back to their ways of scoring. So I don't think it won't. New England won't stand a chance. Give me the Bills.
Mm-hmm. I agree, and that's why I wanted to say before I wanted OG to go ahead and get his pick in. Man, the Patriots, man, I never seen them. I seen them this bad back in like the '90s, early '90s, but they are bad. Boy, they're going back to God Almighty. Like I want to say Bledsoe, because they won a Super Bowl.
Or Bledsoe days, right?
Yeah, like Grogan days back in the '80s, like late '80s. God, man, they bad, man. And like you said last week, it's time for Belichick to just it's just time for him. Like it's just time. It's just time. Baltimore Bills. Send them to me, Rock. Send them all to me, Rock. Yeah, send them all to me. I never seen the Patriots this bad. Oh boy. Oh, you must be young.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He's only known the Patriots to been in the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Because they was bad at once upon a time. They was really bad.
Years.
They was terrible.
Yeah.
All right. Next game, man, we have an NFC East division game. NFC East division game. Washington Commanders. They go to MetLife and take on the New York Giants. Interesting game, man. Interesting game. I got a feeling it's going to be an interesting game. OG, the Commanders or the Giants? And Miss Jones, I know who you got.
Too. Man, I really feel like the Redskins, they kind of, I'm saying the Redskins, let me say the Commanders, they kind of showed me, I got to get used to that. But they kind of show me they can be dominant in some games, and then some days they take a back seat. I mean, I don't know when it comes to but that being said, Giants already showed me where they try to head. They just don't have it. No rules, no nothing. Nothing. The team is just turmoil. So that being said, I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with the Redskins. I mean, not the Commanders. Sorry about that again, folks.
I do it all the time.
Commanders again, because the Commanders again because the Giants just don't have it. So give me the Commanders.
Yeah, I think Daniel Jones is still out. I believe. I think Daniel Jones is still out. And Washington is pretty stout. I like Washington's defense, man. That secondary is a little.
Oh yeah, front seven is good.
Goddamn secondary, boy. I be like, they got it, but they just don't get it. They got it, but they don't get it. I'm gonna say that again with Commander secondary. They got it, they just don't get it. God almighty. They're good though. Streets. Two of your rivals in your division, brother.
Yes, two rivals. You know, the Giants, they're coming into MetLife. I just don't believe in either one of these teams, really. The Commanders are disappointing, to tell you the truth, man. Their offense is disappointing, but they got a young quarterback. I'm actually going to go with the Giants in this one. The Giants have been a crappy team. You know, they haven't gotten blown out by us, but they've been scrappy. They've been there. I like Tyrod Taylor.
I like Tyrod too.
I think he's a solid backup. I think he can, do enough to rally the troops and to beat the Commanders. I'm going with the
he just don't get enough reps as a quarterback.
Yeah,
I like Tyrod because he was before Herbert, man. That was Tyrod.
Yeah, like Tyrod.
Before Josh Allen, that was Tyrod.
Yep.
He's
a solid quarterback, and I think he can do enough to beat the Commanders.
She said, "You way off, bro."
Hey, we put a little cash on that too, sis. We can put a little cash on
it. All day. All day. Shout out to Philly G. What's up, Philly G? Philly G.
Philly G.
Philly G. Our next game, man, we have the Atlanta Falcons versus, this is an NFC South division game, by the way. The Atlanta Falcons, they go to Raymond James to take on Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Streets.
Yeah. I'm definitely going with the Falcons. I'm going with the Buccaneers.
The Bucks.
I'm going with the Bucks.
That's true, Rob. That's true.
I just Ritter, he ain't that guy, man. I mean, he ain't ready yet, host.
I don't think so either, brother.
They're gonna be there. I look for Tampa Bay Baker to play big, make some big plays. I'm going with the Bucks in this one. I think that's gonna win the South Division anyway. I think the Bucks got the best chance. I think they're the best team in the South. I'm gonna go with the Bucks to win this one.
Sis said too. She said she's going with Tampa too.
There you go.
Yeah, Tampa defense is all right, man.
Yeah,
Tampa defense is all right. OG, the Falcons or the Bucks?
I think these teams kind of even it in an aspect of the way they've been winning and losing. It's kind of hard to pick with Atlanta. Sometimes, I mean, they kind of iffy. But I think though, in the end, I think they'll play each other tough. But in the end, I think the Bucks will pull this one out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Succaneers, as they used to call them. the Succaneers. I think I could actually see that with Tampa. I mean, with Atlanta. What's going on real quick, really quick with Atlanta Streets? What's going on with this boy Ritter, man? Can he get the ball downfield?
I don't think he's ready yet, host.
Yeah.
Young. I like that receiving core. Receivers. I like London. But I just don't think he's ready yet. He's young. He's a young quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Very young.
You look at it in that division, Carr and Baker are the two veterans in that division at quarterbacking. So I don't believe in Carr.
Yeah, we already know that, boy.
Some boy down in Carolina, he needs they build it. So I'm looking at the Bucks and the Falcons. I think they're gonna lean more into that run game. Maybe put a little bit more on the kid plate to run the ball, but they get the big time tight end that they don't really establish in the games. It's just just quarterback, man, quarterback position.
Yeah, quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback is what starts it, man.
Ritter.
What you say about Ritter?
They might need to start running more.
I agree.
Doing something.
Yeah, use that boy Bijan, man. Use him because that dude is a gift. He's a gift. You better use him while you can. Next game, man, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They go west. They go way west. They take way west. They take on the Los Angeles Rams. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Rams. OG. Steelers or the Rams?
I really don't really believe in the Rams. They're not the same dominant Rams like they used to be. Pittsburgh have shown that they can go on the road, that they can win the game they'll play. It'll be a tough one. Don't get me wrong. J.J. Watt gonna do his thing. It'll be a difference. Aaron Donald. Him and Aaron Donald. They the highlights of these teams.
Yes, sir.
But in the end, I think in a tough battle, I'm gonna take Pittsburgh on the road.
Ooh. Okay. OG pulling out some stops here. Pittsburgh it is, sir. All right.
At home?
The Rams at home.
Rams at home, okay.
I see it, Rock. I got you. The power of positivity. It is Drew to the game.
Drew.
What's up, Drew?
Drew
to the game. Drew is to the game. Sojo said he got Pitt in there. So he going with you, OG. Going with you with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. Even Miss Jones said Steelers. Miss Jones getting these picks in. Go on, girl. Falcons. She can give me the Falcons or the Bucks. Give me the Falcons or the Bucks, Miss Jones. Falcons or the Bucks.
She went with
probably gonna go with
I know she
said Rams. She said no, oh yeah, she did say Tampa. I'm sorry. You're right. My bad. All right, Streets, Rams or the Steelers?
Yo, man, this game, I want to go with the Rams, but their running back is out. Williams is out. He's out. He's injured, and he's been putting up big numbers this year. He's been solid running back. I just think if they were playing in Pittsburgh, I may go with the Steelers, but I'm gonna go with the Rams to get an upset in this one. Cooper Kupp and the other young kid. I'm looking for Stafford to put up some numbers.
I can't pronounce his name, but he's hot. Yeah, he's
hot. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm looking for them to do some things, but what really scares me is their running back is out.
Yeah.
I think you need to run the ball against Pittsburgh. He just can't sit back there and throw it against them all day.
Very true.
So I'm gonna go with the Rams in this one. I'm gonna go with Stafford to step up, get one. I'm not Kenny Pickett. I'm starting to lose a little confidence in him. He comes and he goes sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm gonna go with the Rams and McVay and them boys to get it done in a home game. Close game though. Close game.
You ain't lying, Sojo, because them fans, Pittsburgh is deep. Besides the Cowboys, Pittsburgh fans is deep.
Yeah, they're there.
Deep. Yeah, they are deep. That is crazy. All right. Moving on here, man. We got the next game. This is an NFC West division game. The Arizona Cardinals, they go to Quest Field to take on the Seattle Seahawks in an NFC West division game. OG, two birds going at it here. Cardinals or the Seahawks?
Yeah, this is a divisional game. We know how divisional games are, how they play. They know each other well. They'll play each other tough. But in the end, I'm going to have to go with Geno Smith and the Bulls. Give me Seattle.
Geno. OG's going Seattle here. Streets.
Yeah. See, this is the hard part about being a Cowboys fan. You know what I'm saying? When you're the Dallas Cowboys, every team you play, treat it like it's their Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So you get the Cardinals coming there, play lights out against us, and then they flop the rest of the season. So I'm looking for them to keep that trend going. I don't think they can get up emotionally like they get up for the Cowboys that game. And I'm looking for Seattle to handle business, go ahead and do away with them. And they win this year against us, man. Some fluke shit right there.
Hell yeah, they get away with a field goal or something.
Yeah,
So you say the Hawks? Go with the Hawks?
Yeah, I'm going with the Seahawks, yep.
Okay. Miss Jones said something different. She said Cards. Josh
Oh,
Dobbs. She see something in Josh Dobbs.
I think he done turned back in. His Cinderella season is over. After he beat us, he turned back into a pumpkin. You know what I mean? Back into a pumpkin.
Yeah, bro. He been a little shaky, bro. He been a little shaky. God damn. He spent most of the time in the ground.
Definitely.
God damn. Oh man. Next game, man, we got the Green Bay Packers. They go to Mile High to take on the Denver Broncos. Streets, the Packers or the Broncos?
This game right here, man, is tough one to pick. And I think they're in Mile High.
Yes, sir.
You know, I wanted to believe in Jordan Love and the Packers early, but I think they're, getting back to where I thought they'll be at the beginning of the season. So I'm gonna go with Denver in this one. I'm looking for Russell Wilson at home.
He should
to make enough plays, to beat these boys here. So I'm gonna go with the Packers. No, I'm going with the Broncos in this one. I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Gotcha. OG, your rivals, the Green Bay Packers, or my rivals. Well, I won't say that, but the Denver Broncos.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick different. I'm going opposite of Street. I'm gonna take the Packers on this one. I think they're the better team to me. I think Denver. I think the Russell Wilson and Sean Payton, connection is not working for some kind of way. I don't know what's going on, but it shows now in game. It showed last week when they played. I mean, that offense just looked terrible, and so I think Jordan Love, it's hard to say this, but he'll be a better quarterback in this game than Russell Wilson. So I'm gonna take Green Bay Packers.
The Green Bay Packers. Ooh. Packers do have a better team.
Yeah.
They have a better team, but Broncos got they got a little home. They got a little home cooking here. So that's interesting there. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Next game, man, we got the Los Angeles Chargers. They're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. I've been nice today. Kansas City Chiefs, the AFC West division game. I think this is going to be unanimous, but why not hear from the OG himself, the Chargers or the Queefs?
We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it the Kansas City Cheetahs.
There you go. Amen to that.
That's no did my boys wrong. But
hold on, bro. Let me get my organ on that one, boy. Boy, you ain't lying.
Yeah, boy. I tell you, boy, the refs do travel with them.
Yes,
I tell you.
They got their own personal referee.
Yeah.
God damn.
But that being said, this is another divisional game. I never do divisional games. To me, are played differently than regular teams when they play because you know them. You get up for them. So it'd be a different type of game with divisional games. They tend to be close. Even though the Chargers will put up a fight in this one, they will battle them. But I think the Chiefs will be a little too much for them. Plus, the stripes are with them. So let me take the Chiefs.
The Chiefs it is. The Queefs. Going with this with their own personal ref. He ain't gonna have black stripes, so he's gonna have red stripes. The Chiefs it is. Chiefs it is. All right, there, Waldo.
Well, actually, host, this is gonna be my upset pick of the day right here.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
I'm going with the Chargers. They're coming off a close, hard-fought loss to us. The national media is sort of out on Herbert. I heard a lot of slander on Herbert. Everybody expecting the Chiefs to come in here and roll them. Mm-hmm. But like OG said, it's a divisional game, man. And the Chargers got an offense, man. They can put up points if they have to, man.
They can.
In a hurry. Deal with. Eckler be two games back from his ankle injury, so I look for him to be even a bigger part of the offense than he was against us. So I'm looking for the Chargers to upset this game. I'm looking for them to go in there and steal one. I'm gonna go with the Chargers in this one. Yay!
Yeah. Chargers it is.
No doubt.
Chargers it is. This could be, man. I hope so, Street. Man, I hope you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them. And if they lose this, host, I look for them to sort of
take the
tailspin out of the season. The coach to get fired before the season is up.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. You said if you're betting on this game, take the over. You take the over? Taking the over, Street?
47. I'm definitely taking the over.
I'm taking the over. Oh, no doubt. No question. If you want to win some money. That's not enough. That's not enough. All right. We are rolling through this thing very fast here. We have again, here we go. Sunday night game. The Miami Dolphins. They take on the NFC East division champion, the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Dolphins versus the Eagles. Streets.
Yeah. Well, you already know, host. I have no love for no Eagles at all. The stinking Eagles. I just don't like them. You know what I mean? We're talking about this. It's a good game. It's gonna be a good game. I don't look for Miami's offense to be as high powered up there in Philly. Maybe cold weather. It's a nighttime game. Pretty sure it's gonna be cold. Big time game right here, man. I just don't know. Eagles coming off a loss. I'm looking and your boy Hurts didn't play good. 3 interceptions his last game. I'm looking for him to bounce back. I don't know who of them boys have seen a defensive line like these Eagles all year. You know what I mean? I don't think they've seen them. These some big boys, man.
Yes, sir.
These are some big boys. Yes, and I look for him to touch up to her a little bit. I look for him to get to her.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been tagged at all this year. So I'm
not really. Thank goodness, though.
They just got to team your boy Tyreek. They can't let Tyreek run wild on him, man. You know what I mean? Big plays to lay. I don't know if he's gonna be the one that's assigned to him, but he's going to play big. Everything in me wants to say the Eagles. But I think I want the Dolphins to win. I want the Dolphins to win, but I actually think the Eagles will get this game. You know what I mean? But I need the Dolphins to win. But I think
appreciate you, Rock.
I think that the Eagles this one out at home. I think they'll be physical. I don't know if they've seen a team as physical as the Eagles has been. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles to ink out a close one.
A Cowboy choosing the Eagle. Ain't that something?
Yeah, but I need the Dolphins to win. I'm going for the Dolphins.
So what you doing the reverse psychology?
I'm put my money on. I'm put my money on the Eagles. At least cover at home. It's gonna be a close game though.
Philly G gonna have to chime in.
Yeah.
They are getting healthy. All right, OG. You got the Dolphins or the Eagles?
Well, we know Philadelphia lost their first game last week with a tough young Jets defense. And with all Philly games that they've been playing, I've noticed they have a pattern of letting other teams stay in the hunt or get close in the fourth quarter, and they manage to pull away. With the Miami Dolphins, they're facing a different type of animal here. These are a bunch of track stars who have an excellent coach in knowing how to get these track stars into space. And so that being said, that the only way you can stop these track stars, you have to have a physical type of defense. I take that from Wall Street, that you got to hit them. You got to hit them and hit them early. Yeah. But you got to hit them. You got to be physical with them. You just can't run with them. They're track stars and they fly high. They got a good offensive coordinator that knows how to get them open. I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout. I think Philly will score points with them, but if you try to mix and match scores with them, you're going to lose because these guys have a way of, and that's credit to the offensive coordinator because he gets them open in space. That being said, I have to go with the Dolphins in the end of this one. I think it might be close early, but their speed and the way the coach coaches them to get them in space will be too much for Philly. And this will not be a close game because this is that type of game that Philly don't want to get into a shootout with them. They're going to lose this one. So the other way you can hold it, you just got to be defensively sound into just getting them the 3 and outs, getting them off the field, hitting them. You got to play a good sound defense, and I don't think Philly has that type of defense. So give me Miami on this one.
Yeah, and real quickly on that, in order for the Eagles, they got to use the Dallas Cowboys method of defense because the Cowboys is a man-to-man type defense, and they really jam you at the line. And that's the Cowboys. That's just the Cowboys way. Cowboys never go into the zone. They always man-to-man, just physical. And you're going to have to get like that with against the Dolphins. Because like you said, boy, them boys is like, man, them boys run 4.2s. I mean,
they track stars.
Yes, sir. You got Tariq, you got Wilder, you got Braxton Berrios. Like, man, these dudes can fly. they can fly. So I think if Philly got to keep up with him, in order to keep up with him, you got to bump him up. James Bradbury is good at man-to-man. He's really good in man-to-man coverage. So it's a tough task for the Eagles. It's just going to get tougher. It's starting to get real now, streets.
Yes, it is.
It's starting to get real.
Let's go. I need them to win.
And look, Dallas sitting back like this here, chilling.
Let's go.
Dallas is sitting back chilling. Last game of the Week 7 NFL predictions. And it is the Monday night game. And it is between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. No, let me say that right. Let me get my Pat Summerall. We got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Minnesota Vikings. Some old Pat Summerall back in the day. Those of you know Pat Summerall is legendary announcing him and John Madden back in the day. But this game is going down in Minnesota. Oh, Ms. Jones already at your Q. Oh, boy, they finna get at you, Q. Here we go. All right, streets. 49ers or the Vikings.
Man, I'm definitely going to go with the 49ers in this one. The Vikings, man, they've been struggling. You know what I mean? Too many turnovers. Justin Jefferson is out. That's a big part. And I just think this San Francisco 49ers defense is going to choke them out. You know, if you can't run the ball against them, can't slow them down. That's what Cleveland was able to run the ball, you know, keep them honest. But if you're not able to run this ball against them and you have no threat of Justin Jefferson, I just think they're going to choke them out, man. And, you know, Minnesota been a turnover machine all year. I look for them to turn the ball over at least twice in this game. And the 49ers to do away with them. Yeah. And then Minnesota to figure out if they want to rebuild or if they want to move on this year. Don't look much for Minnesota. It will be good if they can win this game because the Cowboys, we need this. We need them to be. But I don't think
payback.
Offensive punch or the running game to threaten.
Okay. All right. So real quick, Streets, before I get the cue. Those linebackers,
Fred Warner,
Drake Greenlaw and Jesus, Fred Warner. You think those guys are gonna have a big game against Minnesota?
Big game. I can see Fred one. Reception.
Yeah.
Off a tip pass or something like that. You know? And Greenlaw, he's a nasty character. So I'm looking for them to really turn these boys over like they've been getting turned over all year,
Mm-hmm.
And then like my nephew said right there, Shanahan loves prime time. So you're gonna look for a couple wrinkles in their play calling that's gonna probably make a big play.
That's true. That's true.
I'm 49ers to beat them, even though I need Minnesota to win this game.
True.
So I'm rooting for Minnesota. 49ers.
Go Vikes.
Yeah.
All right, Q. What is the game plan, man? You got the most high-powered offense in the league, the San Francisco 49ers. What do you got to do to slow these guys down and get that win and defend the North in Minnesota?
Well, I'll tell you what. One thing, Street, I can honestly guarantee and tell you this: it will be nothing like when y'all play the 49ers. Won't be no blowout. I'm telling you that. That ain't gonna happen. We don't get blowed out. Now let that be known to the world. We don't get blowed out. So that being said, that like I always say, you might win, but you're gonna have to fight. And so my boy Justin Jefferson's not gonna be in, so our offense is gonna be down. One of the greatest receivers in this game. So we're just gonna have to lean on our defense. Brian Flores got to dial up the defensive blitzing. We just got to get tight on defense. They're injured. We smell blood in the water. We at home, so we got to come out. You got to come with it. This is our season right here. This is going to salvage our season where we can continue to move forward and have a playoff chance. I think we'll be hyped, and I really think I think we can pull out this upset and shock the world. That we can prolong to show the world that we are the Minnesota Vikings. That we are a tough team. That we play tough, and you got to fight to get it. I know that wholeheartedly. I ain't worried about that. I'm not worried about no blowout. But I'm just concerned with Brian Flores. He has to be on his A game. He got to bring them blitzes. He got to turn it up a notch. He got to put the heat on Purdy. They're down, and so we just got to bring it.
It's going to really determine what version of Kirk Cousins you get, because you're going to depend on his
arm. Kirk Cousins too. He's going to have to. We got to get Jordan Addison more involved. I mean, I like that kid coming out of USC. I mean, he's going to be somebody special in the future. But we have to get on that ball. T-Hawk got to get on it. Osborne got to get on it. We got to get that run. I don't know if we can run against them linebackers, but we got to run. We got to keep the play balanced. So, but in the end, it's going to be a hard fought battle Monday night.
You got to throw the ball, because the 49ers, they're one of the best when they come down to the run.
Yeah, we got to throw the ball, but what I'm saying is that, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawk, and Osborne, they're gonna have to be on the A game. We ain't got Justin Jefferson, so somebody else got to step up. That offense didn't look good last week against the Barrels, and that was the Barrels. Only highlight of it was when Jordan Addison scored that touchdown. Mm-hmm. But everybody else, T.J. Hawk and all of them, they wasn't really looking too good.
Yeah, Jordan Addison is going to have to be the answer. He's going to have to be the answer.
Yeah.
If we just hold it down for this week and 2 more weeks after that, and have a decent record.
Yeah.
When our man come back, the season can still be savage. Right. But even though we lose this game, it still can be savage, because the next two up at Green Bay and somebody else, we still can. Those are winnable games. But this game right here, I really feel that we can pull up the upset because they're wounded. We smell blood in there.
Sound like old Hunter.
Yeah. Your own blood running down in your mouth.
But it will not, Street, and I will repeat, it will not be a blowout. We don't play those type of games.
Is that Crow? Is that Crow?
I hope not.
Is that Crow?
Night.
Is that Crow?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't worried about Crow on blowouts. I ain't worried about that. No, that's facts. That's FACTS. Facts. We don't play our. We're always 1 point, one score games. That's what we play. That's how we are. That's how we play.
Okay. Miss Jones, the Vikings or the 49ers? Did she say 49ers?
Yeah, she said Niners.
She said the Niners. Okay. Tripping out. My stuff is lagging. Before we go here, Rock says Vikings going to have to take some deep shots on their defense, and screen game will be key for Kirk Cousins. I agree. You're going to have to throw it. You're going to have to. The 49ers is nice against the run. They are nice. Second, I believe. I ain't my stats right on that. But they are nice on that run. So gotta hey, number 3, gotta call his name every single time, Q-Dog.
J.A. Yes, sir.
Gotta put him to work.
Gotta get the jersey.
Yes, sir. Got to.
Must have.
Yes, sir. And then that's the predictions. That's our predictions for week 7 of the NFL games here. One of these men might go home Tuesday with that King of Prediction championship belt. It could happen. A lot of people deal with their problems and they calm down. They smoke weed and everything. But me, I like music. Music, man. It calms the savage beast. And it's my jam right here, y'all. Here we go. Go high with it. Yeah. Love it, man. You gotta love it. All right, man. That's our show for today. The predictions is all in. The podcast panel, man. Wall Street and Q have given you who they think are gonna win tomorrow for week 7 and Monday night game as well. That's our show for today, man. As always, we want to thank you for watching another episode of the Real Sports Talk Show, man. Please hit that thumbs up. If this is your first time watching us do what we love, which is talk football, hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications. Follow us on Twitter, and you can join our sports group on Facebook. It is called the Real the Sports Group. Go to search bar, tap in Real the Sports Group. And if you want more real, go down on all the NFL things, man. The Real the Sports Podcast is your tailor-made show. For you. Every single week, man, we present a no-holds bar. I can't even talk. I'm feeling this, y'all. I can't even talk. Let's go high with it. Woo! Love it. All right. But again, man, we present a no-holds bar perspective on the NFL, man, on the biggest sports podcast platform, which is YouTube, man. Each and every week, these guys are bringing it to you. So again, man, I am thankful for Q-Dog and Wall Street being on today, man. And speaking of Wall Street, he has made his return. Let's hear from him. Take us out, Streets.
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody thank you for chilling with us, man. They take a little bit of time out of them to support us, support some brothers trying to do some talk sports. So I just want to really say I appreciate y'all, and we'll catch y'all Tuesday. And go Cowboy Nation. Let's go.
Let's go, boy. And, Streets got on a hot shirt too, matter of fact. Streets got show him that shirt, Streets.
Hey, a little bit. Don't get too much, folks.
Yeah, that don't get too much. And don't grab them keys afterwards.
No, don't grab the keys. Get in your recliner. Cut on the game and just chill out.
Absolutely. Hey, that's me.
That's dope.
Oh man, don't grab them keys, bro. All right, man. We are back in the building Tuesday at 7 p.m. as you just seen on the screen. 7 p.m. Eastern, and we will have all the scores from around the league and the Sunday night and Monday night game reviews. And remember to click that subscribe button for your weekly dose of in-depth NFL analysis and expert predictions. So go tell your brothers and your sisters and your cousins, your homeboys, your homegirls about one of the realest sports podcasts on YouTube today with a bunch of 9-to-5 football fans, man. Tell them to come get real with the Real to Sports podcast. All right, man. Everyone around the world, man, everybody believe in your team, but most importantly, believe in yourself. Everybody around the world, man, be safe and stay safe. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out.